Hello, and thank you for joining me on 8. I am Maggie. So, as you know, I am a big encourager and promoter of all things that can be helpful and serve our communities and help them heal. So, I was discussing this in my last video, which is taking a little bit to upgrade, but I wanted to again just kind of focus on this. So, Saturday, January 29th, Forbidden Knowledge by Billy Carson. He is having the Manifest Destiny Workshop 2023 with Billy Carson. And this workshop is about learning how to manifest your destiny in 2023 and beyond. Now, if you are following Brian Scott from Reality Revolution, before the new year tick-tocked in, he did the Large Sums of Money conference. And the whole goal is that one of the areas that many people don't have prosperity is in money. And when we have that money, we can actually be that force of nature and that support system to get our other works out and forward. So if you look at this, so many teachers are trying to help us with this. So two real big ones on my list are Brian Scott and Billy Carson. So in this particular workshop, so if you didn't get to Brian Scott's Large Sums of Money conference, Reality Con 3, please check him out. Go to his website, check out his YouTube channel. He's on Spotify and other things, but check it out because I do believe he has repackaged it to sell. And if not, just reach out to him. He's the most kind man. Like, he is here to serve others, just like Billy Carson is, and to help raise the energy and frequency and vibration of this planet. So anyway, okay, so in this Manifest Destiny Workshop 2023 by Billy Carson will teach the science behind the power to manifest and how to access it. Now, one thing that I've noticed about teachers is, how do you say? I don't want to say this, but I don't want to skin cats, but there's a million ways to skin a cat. How about, let's say, there's a million ways to cook a cookie. There's a million ways to make a good beer. Let's, just see that. So sometimes you need to sort of hear the same content over and over, but other times too, you also need to hear the content from different teachers, because sometimes it can land differently based on their energy or based on your energy or based on where you're at in the paradigm. And as Josiah Brandt likes to say, we want to keep imagine wisely, right? Okay, so this workshop is on the 29th of January, and I'm going to just tell you a little bit about this event. Billy Carson's, go ahead and invent the wheel when you need to, but sometimes you don't need to invent the wheel. Sometimes you need to support that wheel that keeps rolling. And this is what I'm trying to do by making you aware of these events, because they are helpful. It could really be the game changing that you need. So in this conference, Manifest Destiny Workshop 2023 with Billy Carson manifest teachings are based on ancient principles and spiritual practices. Manifest Your Destiny 2023 will teach you, the process of meditation as a way to streamline your thoughts, desires, goals, and ultimately your life. Does any of that sound good to you? Yes, it sounds great, because all of us want to streamline our thoughts, desires, goals, and our lives so that we can rise up and give that service to humanity, so we can bring up that energy, frequency, and vibration of the planet, and we can all heal together. One love, one blood, one. So it also learn how the decisions and actions you make in your life are controlled by your ego. Are you weighted down with unresolved troubles? Do you feel out of touch with your environment? Do you complain, find fault, or take for granted more often than you appreciate your life? So all these questions are really important because we want to like start poking these pain bodies, or as Mike Rashid would say, let's make stress our bitch. Let's turn that post-traumatic distress into post-traumatic growth. Ask yourself these questions and let's work through this so we can move into the growth phase and we can move into the giving back phase. So do you complain, find fault, or take for granted more often than you appreciate your life? You can overcome these barriers with Billy Carson's techniques. Learn spiritual principles that will teach you to develop spiritual awareness, reconnect with the world, and trust yourself and accept your worth. And let go of demands, because every single one of you is worthy of being the king and queen of your universe, of this universe. So we need to like just start throwing out the baggage, because we are in the 9th or 12th hour, however you want to clock it, but we're in the point where we have to stop playing around. We know we're here on purpose. Let's be on purpose. So you will tap into your full potential and unleash your consciousness. And it's co-hosted by Elizabeth Hoekstra. And she will delve deep into the mental health and psychology. Yes, and we just love her. Representing women everywhere. Okay, so Elizabeth Hoekstra will be going deep on trauma and mental health. With the limited belief mindset we were all conditioned to since birth, and the trauma that everyone endures at some point in life, it's difficult to manifest positively and the things that align with your divine nature. So Elizabeth, she will not only teach the science on why trauma prevents manifesting your best life, but she will also provide new and innovative technologies to rid the mind, body, and energy of the trauma you've endured that prevents you from manifesting your deepest desires. Now, I know there are lots of teachers out there. Oop! Hold on a moment. Okay, I'm back. I know there's a lot of teachers out there. I know that Cheryl Richardson, Louise Hay, Wayne Dyer, Dr. Wayne Dyer, Ram Dass, Dr. Bruce Lipton, Dr. Amen, Dr. Haley, Body Keeps the Score, Doctor. Anyway, there's so many. Dr. Rui Ryburn and Kaukea from Sacred Path in Hawaii. There are so many teachers teaching these things, but I want to encourage you that Elizabeth Hoekstra is incredibly inspirational and motivational. She talks the talk, she's walked the walk, she's been on all sides of the fence, and she's really here to encourage you to be your best and to leave the trauma behind. One of the things that I have noticed when people are healing from trauma and abuse, sometimes you need to continue with your efforts to heal. If you are, let's say even if you have medical issues, if you hold the energy frequency, so the same thinking that got you sick is not the same thinking that's going to get you well. And sometimes that little process of going to hell and back is a process of titrating those energies, as the Bible would say, renewing your mind, also clearing out your heart. And I'm just here to tell you that this is not just another trauma class. This is not just another nothing. None of these teachers I'm telling you, Josiah Brandt, Jenny Wow with Wishes Fulfilled Lifestyle, Neville Goddard, Brian, none of these people are putting out their time and efforts to just be another class. So I want to encourage you, because there is a lot of people who don't even know that they are running programs of trauma. They're just completely unaware. And she just has a really in-your-face, loving way of dismantling the junk armor that keeps your heart ensnared from experiencing life to its fullest. She is also on that note, and that goes for Antonia Ashford. Antonia Ashford will also be working with her, and this woman is so exciting. You can feel her grounded right through the video. She is a certified trauma release exercise practitioner. So anybody who knows anything about athletics or dance or movement, when somebody really excels in a sport or dance, their body has grounded into the movement, has grounded into the exercise, and is no longer trying to like think step 1, step 2, step 3. The body is understanding the steps, and now it's fully incrementing the energies of the universe, which is another level of healing. So this young lady, she's a trauma release exercise practitioner, which means she knows the body well, and she knows how to get you into that sink-in place to release. So she will be leading an interactive portion of the workshop in this modality. Please either have a yoga mat or a towel and ample space for your body to move slightly for this exercise. Okay, so did you get that? Yoga mat, towel, ample space for your body to move for this exercise. Now, of course, ad lib, if you don't have a yoga mat, get a towel and kind of make it, or maybe a squishy blanket. Whatever you have to do, please get here. Also, we're going to have they're going to have world famous life coach Tim Story, and he will be teaching the power of self-mastery. Now, if you don't know who he is, please look him up. Tim Story is an acclaimed author, speaker, and life coach known for inspiring and motivating people of all walks of life, from entertainment executives, celebrities, and athletes to adults and children in the most deprived neighborhoods in the world. So now I want you to really think about this. Entertainment executives, celebrities, and athletes. Do you know that they really, because of the I'm not saying one person's worth more, but I'm saying that because of these statuses, the ability to actually find somebody to trust and go deep with your processes is really important. And this says a lot about Tim's story, that he has these kind of clients coming to him to heal their mindsets, their heart sets, and with their deepest, darkest, issues, because we all have them. But in their cases, a lot of times they're on the world stage and everything's playing out on social media, TV, all these platforms. And it's a whole different ballgame. Just imagine if your life had to be played out on TV every second of the day. What would we know about you? What would we know about me? It's just part of life. And I just think it says a lot that we have Tim's story coming out. And from what I understand, he can also be paid thousands and thousands of dollars. So this is a man after the heart of God coming forward to speak to us in this conference. So Tim has traveled to 75 countries and spoken to millions of people, and he's about to speak to billions. He often meets privately to counsel high-profile leaders in various industries, along with a rigorous speaking calendar and private life coaching sessions. Tim regularly appears on nationally syndicated radio and television shows. So I just want to tell you a few quotes. Quincy Jones said, "I call Tim Story the voice. He's a voice of inspiration and hope that is changing the lives of millions." Lee Iacocca said, "Tim Story is an energetic man with both wit and wisdom. His information and insight make life's journey a little easier." Smokey Robinson said, "Tim Story is wonderful at walking people through the best and the worst of times." So I'm just wanting to encourage you all to please check out the Manifest Destiny Workshop 2023 with Billy Carson. Go on to their website, Forbidden Knowledge, and check it out. As you know, I try to share what I know is going on because there's so many wonderful people out there who are changing the game, not just for themselves, but everyone around them. So you are one of the game changers. I encourage you to check it out. If it fits you, awesome. If it's not up your sleeve, awesome. Just keep going. I'm going to continue to post different things that I see helping people. And I'm just really grateful that you took the time to be with me on my channel. And I look forward to hearing how this workshop, Manifest Destiny Workshop, helps you. So thank you. Okay, and you know what's next. Peace in, peace